Hi everyone. When you get started in React Native, you may wonder how to lay out different components in React Native. So first off, you're going to need to learn a bit about Flexbox CSS. So I'm going to show you a bit about this today. So basically you've got Flex, which is how much space the component's going to take up. You've got align items, which will align the items along one axis, and justify content will align it along the other axis. I'm going to add a margin vertical here, just purely to make it look a bit better. But you can also use a safe area view that's available in React Native. I've just set this background color to red so that it's easy to see, but I'm just going to set that back to white now. So I'm going to add a couple of views to my app, and that's basically to show you how it affects different layouts when you've got different views with different flex and different properties against them. So a good property to use is align self. Use it reasonably often, and it basically stretches out the component to take up the remaining sort of width if it's laid out in a column, or height if it's laid out in a row. So here I am giving that new view the style of this new child that I've created, and you can see it takes up the remaining space, and then the text component takes up whatever space it requires. So you see how I added flex 2. Now I'm going to add another style that's got flex 1, and basically what that means is I'll split the ratio 2 to 1, and I'll show you that in a second. So I haven't updated that property there, so I'll just go do that now. And cool, that's all set. So you can see the orange has a ratio of 2 to the purple's 1, and that's because I've got flex 2 and flex 1, and it provides a ratio of the leftover space, and that's how much each component takes up. You can also do flex direction, and you can lay things out in a row if you don't want to lay things out in a column. That's like commonly used if you're creating like a list view and you want an item laid out across a row. I found this really good resource for Flexbox CSS. It is for CSS, so it's not specifically React Native, so there are some properties that are irrelevant, and I'll show you that a bit later. But it gives you good ideas of how different things work in Flexbox, so it's quite useful to use. I'm about to show you that you can actually wrap if you've run out of space, so I'll show you that in a moment. So first I'm just going to give my different views a width. And I'm going to refresh my changes. You can see it sort of overflows the width of the app. So then I can do a flex wrap, and if I go wrap, then it should wrap if I've run out of space. Okay, so it's not working, but I feel like that might be something related to my stretch, my align self stretch. So I'm just going to set a fixed height for now and see how that works out. So I'm just setting a fixed height here just so I can sort of check that it wraps correctly if I've got a fixed height. I'm just going to remove the stretch because I think it might be messing with things a bit. And yeah, now you can see that its layout is in a row, but then once it reaches the full space of the row, then it will wrap to the next line. You can see if I decrease the size, it's still got the text on the second line, and that's because there's not enough space there. By default, it lays out in a column. Just going to set this back to where I was and show you a few other things. Cool, so that's back to where it was. So now I'm going to show you that just because there's a Flexbox CSS property, it doesn't necessarily mean that there's the same property available in React Native. So I'm going to be using the order property, which I actually think would be a useful one to have in React Native, purely because then you could sort of group things together. So like header and footer, like sort of scaffolding type things, I might not want to really be able to sort of like I might want to ignore them. They might be pretty simple, so I might just want to put them somewhere at the end or the start of my component. But yeah, the order doesn't work in React Native. I'm going to show you that in a second. Maybe they'll add it at some point, who knows. I'm not sure how the engine behind it works. Oh, and I will link the resource I found for Flexbox CSS in the description below. Yeah, it just has lots of useful diagrams to help you understand how to lay things out a bit better. And I actually find Flexbox CSS really easy to use. So yeah, you can see there's a error because order is not a valid style property. And that's just because it's not been ported across to React Native. You could also do some pretty cool things with alignment. So you can use this property align self, and it will basically allow you to do something different to align items. So I could do flex start to align it to the start of the component, or flex end to align it to the end. And that basically gives you control over individual components and overrides align items. So it's pretty useful and quite powerful. A lot of Flexbox CSS is quite powerful and easy to use once you get the hang of it. Flexbox CSS also gives you quite good control over how you space things out, so I'll show you that in a moment. Okay, I just need to get rid of that flex one. I want it just to be 50 width and 50 height, not taking up the remainder space. Cool. So if you see this justify content, you can use that to sort of lay things out with spacing. So if I change this to be space evenly or around, okay, I'll do space around first. So you can see that it's got space around each of the individual views. And then space evenly, we'll just lay them out evenly with even gaps between the top and each component and the bottom. There are a few other different ways you can justify content, and it's all on the Flexbox CSS website, and you can have a look. I'm just showing you how this would look as a row. And that's how it would look. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial today and it's given you a bit of insight into Flexbox CSS. If it has, please like and subscribe for more content like this, and I hope to see you guys again soon.